From the tech department at Permagreen, so you know nothing about carburetors, you can still clean yours. We're going to show you how. Whether you have a Honda or a Vanguard, concept's pretty much the same. Take yours off the machine, come on over to the bench. You want to remove this 10 millimeter screw, bottom of the fuel bowl. Make sure that that gasket stays on there. Here's your fuel bowl. Now this one's clean, but a lot of times there'll be gunk in the bottom here. Green stuff, old gas. I like brake cleaner. You can use what you decide. Spray the bottom of that, clean the bottom of that real good. We're going to pull this pin out. That's your needle and that's your seat. Both of these can get gunked up with old gas, so you want to make sure that they're free and clear and open. See how the gas is coming out? And we want to spray the needle. And put that back together. Slide that in like that. Now we're going to take a screwdriver. We're going to go after the main jet now. Just back it out. The emulsion tube is behind this jet too. This is where you see 90% of your problems. Let that come out and then you tap it again. There you go. This is called the emulsion tube. See all the little holes in that thing? Oh. You can either take a bread twist tie, or this is a old governor return spring that I had laying around. So I use it just for cleaning these holes out. You want to make sure each one of these is open. So you want to go through all these with this wire. Then you want to spray it. Because again, this is going to get rid of any old varnish, old gas, impurities, all sorts of stuff can be found in there. But once that's clean, you're going to drop that back in this way, flat side facing up. Going to run a wire through that. Make sure that's open. Spray it. Drop it back in. You don't want to crank down on this too much. Just want to snug it. It's a brass jet. So you could strip it. How do I know? Because I've done it. Put this back on. Again, I don't use impacts or anything on here. I snug it. You'll feel it when it snugs. Now, we have one more thing to do on this carb. See this black plastic screw? Take that out of there. Then you're going to pry up on the underside of this pilot jet. It'll come out of there. Now, you don't want to run a wire straight down through this because it doesn't go through. It does, however, go through this way. Take this wire and go in the end. See that? You'd be surprised how many times that plugs up. And if that plugs up, you're not going to idle correctly at all. So run the wire through it. Run some cleaner through it. When you put this back in, see how there's a flat there? Line those up, push it down like that. Get your plastic screw back in. The screw may be familiar to you because this is actually your idle. So here, if you turn the screw in more, see what happens? You're going to raise your idle. It's going to lower your idle. That's it. You've been through a carb that fast. Now, if you need to replace your carb, let's say this doesn't work, and you go, that's it. I'm ordering a carb. We have carbs in stock at Permagreen. Call 1-800-346-2001. Here's the part number for it if you need it. Sure hope this solved your engine problem. If it didn't, though, it's all right. We have more videos. Check them out.